Hello, welcome to day 4 of my skincare male grooming day blog. I've just arrived at Qutis Advanced Skin Clinic in Abingdon, and I am just about to have a fire and ice facial in preparation for my big event coming up this weekend, just to prepare my skin and also to make it nice and exfoliated, ready for a bit of fake tan.
Good afternoon. We're here today to do a fire and ice facial on Adrian. He's got a big event planned for the coming weekend. The fire and ice facial helps to prepare his skin to make it look its best for the event. It'll be deeply cleansing and exfoliating. We'll be removing dead skin cells to reveal fresher, brighter looking skin underneath. The first step in the process is to carry out a consultation with Adrian, which we've done in order to make sure that there aren't any reasons why he shouldn't have this treatment done. We've now made him comfortable on the couch, and our next step is to carry out a thorough cleanse of his skin to prepare him for his resurfacing mask. So that's what I'm going to do now. Are you comfortable there, Adrian?
I am.
To effectively cleanse the skin as we carry out the fire and ice facial, we're using the Is Clinical Cleansing Complex. This is a gel cleanser which effectively prepares the skin for receiving our resurfacing mask. We're just going to lightly lather all over before rinsing. You'll notice that Adrian hasn't actually shaved today. This will make the procedure much more comfortable for him, because the whole process of the fire and ice facial means that the skin will at various points feel quite warm, and freshly shaved skin will be more sensitive to that effect. You okay there?
Yeah. So I've been telling the viewers as well that this is actually something that I use at home as well, the cleansing complex as well. So it's not just something that you have to have with the fire and ice, but you can be using it on a daily basis.
That's absolutely right, and in fact it's a perfect solution for fuss-free cleansing, effective cleansing of the skin. It also contains a very gentle, active exfoliating ingredient, so that you don't need to worry about doing exfoliating scrubs several times a week. The purpose of effectively exfoliating the skin is that it actually opens the skin up to make it more receptive to treatment serums that you might apply on top, rather than those serums working on dead skin cells. So you get more benefit and better value for money. What we've got here is the Is Clinical Resurfacing Mask. We don't need a huge amount. It's got a sort of a pale kind of creamy colour and a slightly clay-like texture. This product contains quite a high concentration of sugar acids, which help to selectively dissolve the glue that holds dead skin cells to the skin in order to reveal newer skin cells underneath. Unlike a scrub, it doesn't indiscriminately remove healthy cells, so it's quite safe for the skin and doesn't leave rawness or irritation. So it's to stay on for between 3 and 5 minutes. Usually if it's a first treatment, then we would apply for 3 minutes and see how the patient was feeling. And at the end of 3 minutes we quickly remove the mask and neutralise again with the cleansing complex. So I try to apply the mask as quickly as I can because we're only leaving it on for a short period of time.
So you just touched then, Ruth, on exfoliating with scrubs. A lot of guys that I meet use a lot of scrubs thinking that it will help with blackheads and pores and giving the skin a real good clean. So what are your views on scrubbing the skin?
I think that if you want to use an exfoliating mitt or a scrub on the body, the skin there probably is better able to tolerate it. On the facial skin, I think it's probably more sensitive and is actually quite harmful. In fact, there's some research from a couple of years ago that suggests that abrasive scrubs actually damage and scratch the skin, so it's not really to be advised. And if you do prefer that method of exfoliation, you're better off using something with very fine grains in it, but preferably use an enzyme or chemical exfoliator, such as the Is Clinical Active Serum, have regular fire and ice facials, and use the Is Clinical Cleansing Complex. Okay, we've applied the mask now. I'm going to keep an eye on the clock. We're going to leave the mask on for 3 minutes before we remove it. How's your face feeling, Adrian?
Yeah, fine. It's just feeling a little bit warm and sort of tingly, gradually getting more tingly.
Okay, I'm going to take your mask off in just a moment or two, okay?
Okay.
Right, you've had 3 minutes with the mask on, Adrian. We need to remove that now. It's not going to be a terribly gentle process because I need to get the mask off quite quickly, okay? As we remove the mask, you might find that it feels a little bit more tingly as we go, okay? But as soon as we apply the cleansing complex, that should hopefully calm down.
Yeah, it's just starting to feel a bit hotter now.
Okay.
It's fine though.
I'm now applying the cleansing complex to Adrian's face again. The pH of the cleansing complex is higher than the pH of the resurfacing mask, so this should help to neutralise the exfoliating action of the mask and make the skin feel a little bit calmer. How's your skin feeling?
Yeah, fine. It's already stopped the tingling actually.
I'm removing the mask now with fresh mitts and clean water because I don't want to use the same mitts or water that I've used to remove the resurfacing mask. I'm going to do another rinse, Adrian. As you can see, Adrian's skin is looking quite pink across the cheek area. We've revealed fresher skin under there. We've stimulated circulation to the skin, which is great for bringing nutrients to the surface of the skin in order to speed up the calming healing process after this procedure's been done. The next step in the Fire and Ice treatment is to use a rejuvenating mask. This mask is a blue gel and it contains a number of ingredients that are nourishing and soothing to help calm the skin after the procedure that we've just done with the resurfacing mask. Apply the mask in a reasonably generous layer across the skin.
So this is quite similar to the Is Clinical Hydrocol, isn't it? I always recommend it for after shaving.
Yeah, absolutely perfect. This contains lots of hydrating and soothing ingredients in exactly the same way that the Hydrocool does. So it's brilliant for calming down skin that may be feeling slightly irritated. Okay. This mask can remain in place for somewhere between 8 to 10 minutes. If you don't have stubble beard growth here, then it's possible for your nurse to massage this into the skin. But because Adrian has 1 day's worth of beard growth, I'm just going to leave that to absorb on its own. Okay, Adrian, you've had 10 minutes with the mask now, so we're just going to remove that with some cold, damp flannels. This will just help to cool your skin right down before we apply some nice soothing serums to your skin, okay? How does your skin feel now?
Lovely, really fresh.
Okay, first of all I'm going to apply our Sea Eye Serum. This is an eye serum useful for treating puffiness and dark circles. It's full of antioxidant vitamin C and has quite a high concentration of hyaluronic acid, which is very hydrating. You just need the tiniest amount from the dropper, just dabbed around the eye contour area. We'll just leave that for a moment to soak in. Whenever you're applying any treatment serums to your face, it's quite important to remember to apply your eye creams first, as quite often your facial treatments will be much more potent than your eye treatments, and if you've got a little bit of residue on your fingers, you could potentially irritate the delicate eye area. Okay, our next eye treatment is Youth Eye. This is Clinical's award-winning anti-aging eye cream. This is very useful for helping to thicken the skin around the eye area, which will help to prevent a puffiness appearing there. It's also useful for hydrating and treating dark circles. Great as an anti-wrinkle treatment, as a long-term benefit as well. The next serum that I'm going to add is Clinical Pro Heal. This is a very rich antioxidant serum that also contains olive leaf, which helps with healing, so this will have a soothing benefit on Adrian's skin after his procedure. The serum is applied just by getting 3 drops from the dropper into the palm of the hand, patting the palm together and pressing into the skin.
So these products are really simple and quick, aren't they? Because they just sink straight in.
Straight into the skin. No need to wait around for a long time like you perhaps might do with a rich, thick moisturising cream. Use these in quite small quantities, so they last a long time, which represents very good value for money. They're very effective, scientifically proven, and very easy to use. The next product that I'm going to use is Hydrocool. This is not an active product, but it is an intensely hydrating product. The main ingredient in this is hyaluronic acid, which is a water-loving molecule which helps to keep your skin feeling nice and plump and hydrated. Again, we just need a small amount into the palm of the hand, pat palms together and press into the skin.
This is what I love after a shave, because it just soothes everything, and I find that I don't get as many spots coming, like shaving spots in the follicles.
If you keep the face nicely hydrated, then that actually does help with the exfoliation process as well, and it's a dry skin that will cause dead skin cells to block pores and cause sort of inflamed follicles. I usually leave that for a moment or two just to settle into the skin. This is a very, very soothing skin treatment, and it's one that I use after I've had skin rejuvenation treatment, as it just helps to calm the skin right down. The final step in our facial treatment is a sunscreen. This is Clinical's Extreme Protect SPF 30. This is an antioxidant daily treatment sunscreen. It's what we recommend in place of a moisturiser in the morning because it has all of the properties of a very high specification moisturiser but contains high protection sunscreen as well. And one of the things that we're very keen on here at Qutis is that we promote safe sun, and we say that safe sun is probably the cheapest, most effective anti-aging skincare that you can use. So we always recommend a sunscreen to all of our patients, and that's what I'm going to apply to Adrian's face now. I'm going to pop a little bit in the palm of my hands, rub my palms together and just smooth onto Adrian's skin. There we go, we're done. How do you feel?
Great, yeah, lovely.
Excellent.
Thank you.